Hello everyone. In this video, we'll do the daily current affairs analysis of 14th October 2021. The first topic which we'll discuss is the GI tag to be given to 177 tribal products. It is from GS paper 2. Topic is policies and intervention. Why it is in the news? In addition to marketing 56 GI products, Trifed is working to obtain a GI tag of about 177 products identified in the lower operational states across the country, which are mostly occupied by the tribal population of India. TriFed GI intervention aims to protecting the interests of the original producers and those of the product and ensuring that the manufacturer receives the appropriate cost of their premium goods or in a highly competitive market environment. Ensuring the acceptance of indigenous products in India and the international market, revitalizing the decline of art and craftsmanship from a particular ethnic group. About Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India, TriFed. It is a national organization which was formed in 1987. Purpose is to provide a good produce for minor forest produce (MFP) collected by various tribes of India. It operates under the auspices of the Department of Tribal Affairs, Government of India. TriFed has its headquarters in New Delhi and has a network of 13 regional offices located in various parts of the country. The source of this news is the PIB article. You can read that. Next is all about the input tax credit. It is from GS paper 3 and topic is economy related issues. Why it is in news? The GST network said it has withheld a total tax revenue (ITC) of rupees 14,000 crore for 66,000 businesses registered under the Goods and Services Tax. What is input tax credit? ITC is a way to avoid tax cuts, tax deduction. In simple language, tax deduction. Input tax credit refers to a tax already paid by a person at the time of purchase of goods or services and is available as a tax deduction. Simply put, it means that at the time of paying tax on the output, you can reduce the tax you have already paid on the input and pay the remaining amount. The exception: a business under a composition scheme cannot incur an input tax liability. ITC cannot be claimed to be used for personal or free goods. Concerns about its misuse. There is currently a time gap between the ITC claim and compliance with supplier taxes. It could be an opportunity to misuse a business offer by making fake invoices to claim a tax credit. About 80% of the GST's total debt is settled by the ITC and only 20% is deposited as cash. Under the current period, there is no provision for real-time comparisons of ITC claims and taxes already paid by product suppliers. Source of this news is this article from Economic Times. You can read that. Next is discussions held between India and Iran to curb drug trafficking from Afghanistan. It is from GS paper 2. Topic is international relations. Why it is in news? Indian and Iranian officials held a virtual meeting after a heroin seizure at the Mundra port in Gujarat, which was held by Adani Imports recently. Important discussions. This effort has led to the largest withheld of drugs in the history of the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence (DRI). Initial reports indicated that the containers contained the material from the Iranian port Bandar Abbas. Drug trafficking also affected Iran's trade as the Adani Group announced that containers from Iran, Pakistan and Afghanistan would not be held in the port from November 15. Both countries discussed and evaluated ways and means of cooperation in the fight against drug trafficking that has led to positive results. It has been decades since the drug production and organized drug trafficking from Afghanistan has become a major threat to the world, and it is a very major issue for India as well, because in order to grow at the economic level, these issues like drug trafficking, human trafficking, or for that matter, illegal weapon trade, counterfeit currency, all these need to be reduced, because these are the ultimate sources of finance for the terrorist organizations also. So if these issues are not taken care of, so the terrorist organizations will be funded, which will create a direct impact on the sovereignty and the unity of India, and it will be a major issue for the national security of India. So that is why reducing the impact, reducing the menace of these illegal activities is very, very important. Okay. So source of this news is the Hindu. This article from the Hindu. Next is about the agriculture, infrastructure and development. Yes, it is important from GS paper 3. Topic is agriculture related issues. So why it is in news? In an effort to curb persistent inflation with respect to edible oil, the government has decided to free crude oil, soya beans and sunflower oil from custom duty and to cut down the agriculture infrastructure and development cess AIDC, which is being levied on their imports since October 14, 2021 to March 31, 2022. So when you read this news, what you have to do is you have to read all about the crude oil, soya bean and the sunflower oil, like which are the major producing nations, which are the major exporting and importing nations, what are various varieties of these which have been in news recently. So because when UPSC frames questions on such topics, they pick a very small keyword from a particular news which is in the debate at a moment, and from that keyword they frame the question. After picking that keyword, they do a research, and the news items which are related to that keyword, which have been in news over the last 6, 7, or 11 1 year. So they pick the questions from that. So that is why giving very much importance to these small keywords when you are reading a particular news item is very, very important, because as you have seen in the prelims 2021 paper, it was very application based paper. Okay. The static knowledge was required in subjects like history, geography, polity, economy for that matter. But in subjects like science and tech, environment, you have to had a very application based approach while studying a topic. So that is why while you are reading a particular news item, analyzing the small keywords which are mentioned in the news and reading a lot about them. Okay, so like you must have a basic understanding, basic knowledge about the keywords mentioned. You don't have to do a PhD in every keyword which is mentioned. You just have to spread your net wide enough so that you are able to cover the questions which the UPSC throws at you. Because in the exam, what the UPSC expects, it expects that you are a well-read candidate. When you see a particular news item which has been in news, and if there's a particular keyword which appears new to you, so do you have that thing in you that you do a research, like a basic research about that keyword, like why it is in news, what are the various issues related to that, and for example, if a news item is there in news relating to the parole or the judicial custody, so are you able to differentiate between the judicial and the police custody, and are you able to understand what the parole is, what are the basic criterions to grant a parole, and what are the criterions on which the Supreme Court or the High Court can decline a parole, and what is the difference between the judicial custody and police custody, as I had told, and also the various provisions of that. So when you see a particular news item in news, like these things you will not find in polity, or for that matter in any standard source of political science. So when you see this in news, you have to do a basic research because it is related to India. Okay, the prelims syllabus mentions that topics of national and international importance, current events of national and international importance. So these are the current events of national importance. So that is why you have to do an extensive research. Okay, you have to apply your brain. All these compilations, they what you do, they help you to think in a basic and aligned manner in which the UPSC expects you to think. And for further analysis of the current affairs items which are in news, you have to do a self analysis, because that is up to you. So this is what I was trying to tell. So next is important takeaways. The import of crude palm oil. soya bean and sunflower seed oil yields a custom tax of 2.5% and AIDC of 20%. So custom duty has been reduced to zero and prices have been reduced to 5% of the crude soya bean oil and sunflower beans. In the case of crude palm oil, the AIDC has been reduced to 7.5% instead of the original 20%. Benefits: this decision will help reduce the price burden on end consumers among consumer oil prices. So about the all about the CES infrastructure and development CES AIDC. So agricultural infrastructure and development CES was proposed in budget 2021-2022. Aim is to raise the funds to finance the development of agricultural infrastructure aimed at not only growing productivity but also helping to save and process farm produce efficiently. New fees will be levied on 29 products, most notably gold, silver, imported apple, imported liquor excluding beer, imported lumps, palm oil imported urea, and petrol diesel products including branded products. So it will lead to the reduction of taxes or duties and thus will not increase the incidence of taxes on consumers. So when you see that incidence of taxes is mentioned here, you have to have a basic understanding about what is the meaning of this term, incidence of taxes, because that can be a potential statement in the next year's prelims. So this is the type of analysis UPSC expects you to do when you are reading a particular current affairs topic. Okay, so source of this news is The Hindu. This is the article you can read. So next is the climate resilience information system and planning tool. It is a prelim specific topic. So government of India has introduced the climate resilience information system and planning CRISP M tool under Mahatma Gandhi MG Narega initiative. So it will lead to integration of climatic information with the geographic information system based watershed planning. It will also create new opportunities in our rural communities to address the challenges of climate change, to address climate change and thus protect the rural areas from climate related disasters. The source of this news is PIB. This is the original article. So when you read this small piece of information, the type of questions that UPSC can ask from this is, as I had told, UPSC picks small keywords from this. So UPSC can ask when you see this CRISP M tool, so automatically your mind should strike that it is a CRISP. There's a technology named CRISP, CRISPR, in which the genetic engineering is done to remove the harmful mutations and introduce the helpful mutations. Okay, so CRISPR technology has been in use, so your mind should strike that and you should read about that. Next is the Mahatma Gandhi MG Narega initiative. So you should read all about the MG Narega initiative, when it was launched, what are the various provisions, what is the funding between the center and the states, all about Mahatma Gandhi. Next is the geographical information system. You have to read that also. So this is the type of analysis UPSC expects you to do. So thanks a lot for watching this analysis video. Have a nice